Hello, welcome to our classes, my YouTube channel. I am Dr. K.K. Misra. In this video tutorial, today I will be talking about Constitution of India, specifically the parliamentary system in India. In this video tutorial, we will learn and understand what is parliament, how this parliamentary system in India works, and how it is a supreme legislative body. Now to the details. Here in the parliamentary system of India, actually it is the supreme legislative body of the Republic of India. As in previous video tutorial wherein I discussed about the theoretical aspect of Constitution of India, it is a bicameral legislature composed of the two bodies. On one hand, say the President of India and the two houses, the Rajya Sabha, which is also known as Council of States, and the Lok Sabha, House of the People. In fact, the Rajya Sabha is also termed as upper house, whereas the Lok Sabha is taken as lower house. In this system, the President in his role as head of legislature has full powers to summon and prorogue either house of parliament or to dissolve Lok Sabha. The President can exercise these powers only upon the advice of the Prime Minister and his Union Council of Ministers. So here is the catchy point that we need to understand. Now let us have more about this particular parliamentary system. Those elected or nominated obviously by the President to either house of parliament are referred to as members of parliament. In short, we know them as MPs, member of parliament. The members of parliament, Lok Sabha, are directly elected by the Indian public voting in a single member districts, and the members of parliament, Rajya Sabha, are elected by the members of all state legislative assembly by proportional representation. The parliament has a sanctioned strength of 543 in Lok Sabha and 245 in Rajya Sabha, including the 12 nominees from the expertise of different fields of science, culture, art and history. The parliament meets at Sansad Bhavan in New Delhi. Now, we will talk about, as in the beginning of this video tutorial, I told you that we will discuss the features and elements of parliamentary system in India. The democratic system of government can be divided into the parliamentary and presidential system based on the relationship between the executive and the legislature. In a parliamentary system, executive is a part of legislature which implements the law and plays an active role in framing it as well. In a parliamentary system, the head of the state may be a monarch or a president, but both of these positions are ceremonial. Actually, the head of the government, who is generally called as the Prime Minister, is the real head. This point we need to understand. Thus, all real executive powers are vested in the Prime Minister. So, Prime Minister actually is the one who is really head and who exercises all the powers. The parliamentary government is also called as the cabinet government due to concentration of executive powers in the cabinet. Here it has been highlighted that Article 74 and 75 deals with the parliamentary system at the center, and Article 163 and Article 164 deals with the parliamentary system at the states. Now come to the elements and features of parliamentary system, which are given in the slide and the following slides. Number 1. Nominal and real head. Here we need to understand. The head of the state holds a ceremonial position and is the nominal executive. For example, the president. So, president is basically the nominal executive, whereas the prime minister actually exercises the powers which are vested in his capacity. Number 2. In India, the head of government is the Prime Minister, as I spoke earlier, who is the real executive. Article 75 of the Constitution provides for a Prime Minister to be appointed by the President. Yes, according to Article 74, the Prime Minister headed Council of Ministers would aid and advise the President in the exercise of his functions. So these are the beautiful elements of the parliamentary systems. Another one, number 3, executive is a part of legislature. The executive forms of a part of the legislature. In India, the person should be a member of parliament to become a member of the executive. However, the constitution provides that a person can be appointed as minister for a period of not more than 6 consecutive months if he is not a member of the parliament, after which the person ceases to be a minister. Fourth, majority party rule. The party which wins majority seats in the elections are the lower house of the government. In India, the president invites the leader of the majority party in the Lok Sabha to form the government. The president appoints the leader as the prime minister, and the other ministers are appointed by the president on the advice of the minister. The president may invite a coalition of parties to form the government in case no party has got majority. Fifth, that is collective responsibility. The Council of Ministers collectively responsible to the Parliament. The lower house of Parliament has an ability to dismiss a government by getting the no confidence motion passed in the House. In India, the government survives till the time it enjoys support of the majority of members in the Lok Sabha. Thus, Lok Sabha is empowered to introduce no confidence motion against the government. Sixth, Prime Minister as the center of power. In India, the Prime Minister is the real executive. He is the head of the government, the Council of Ministers and the ruling government. Thus, he has to play a significant and important role in the working of the government. 7. A parliamentary opposition. Yes, opposition also exists. No government in the parliament can get 100% majority. The opposition plays an important role in checking the arbitrary use of authority by the political executive if found any such activity. 8. Independent civil service. The civil servants advise and implement decisions of the government. Civil servants hold permanent appointments based on merit-based selection process. They ensure continuity of employment even when the government changes. The civil service also ensures efficiency in execution of duties and responsibilities. Now, as earlier stated, bicameral legislature. Let us understand the meaning of bicameral legislature. Here, most of the countries following parliamentary system, including India, have bicameral legislature, wherein the members of the lower house of all these countries are elected by the people. The lower house can be dissolved in case the term of government is over or there is no scope of government formation due to lack of majority in house. In India, the president can dissolve the Lok Sabha on recommendation of the prime minister. And the last one here, 10th, secrecy. The members of the executive in this system have to follow the principle of secrecy in matters such as proceedings, executive meetings, policy making, etc. In India, the ministers take oath of secrecy before entering their office. So this was all about this video tutorial. I hope that you have understood it and liked it also. If you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel or classes and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.